Mm-hmm. So will you both continue to look for love?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Team, I'm done. I can't watch another second of this. Y'all both gonna look for love again, and you're right here with the person you say that you love? What the hell are y'all talking about? What type of delusion? They gotta have some type of mental illnesses, man. Both of them, collectively, equally. There's no way this is real. Imagine what the reaction's gonna be from Dotsale, the undirected guy. Guys, we got another one. Team, we got another one. You know I had to get him. You know I had to get the Golden Bachelor. I'm not letting this ride. Absolutely not.
Heart-to-heart conversations. And we've looked closely at our situation, our living situation and so forth. And we've kind of come to the conclusion mutually that it's probably time for us to dissolve our marriage.
Nah, just say
Get a
it.
divorce.
There you go.
Yes.
3 months after getting married.
3 months? 90
You could
days?
imagine what the reaction's going to be. I'm sure you've already imagined what the reaction's going to be.
Y'all got divorced after 90 petty days? We covered Rachel Lindsay. At least she lasted 6 years. Y'all lasted 90 days and y'all 90 years older than everybody on the planet. These two are in their 70s. They got nearly 150 years combined between the two of them. And they can't figure out a petty relationship that they duped everybody into coming into to get married. Hey, look, real quick. Big Four, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're only as good as the person on our left and the person on our right. If you be so kind to have links in the description, you can donate. It's totally optional, but as you help us, you help our team. It's pretty much that simple. You're gonna see this where they're getting married.
It was just January when America's first golden couple, Gerry Turner and
I don't like Gerry. You know what? We're gonna come back to this. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna finish this. Don't worry, we're gonna finish this. But we gotta do something real quick first. We're gonna go back and we're gonna look at how this all began. All right? We're gonna see how it ended up being those two in the end. And actually, we'll see what's happening with Gerry now. We're gonna follow up on Gerry. So by the end of this video, we will check out Gerry and see, how he's doing at this point. So for now, let's go into Bachelor Nation Wiki. Now, ABC decided to create a show for The Bachelor, Bachelorette, but this one is The Bachelor specifically, where we're going to have The Bachelor and the women that come on the show to try to get married to him all be over the age of 65. So we got, two 75s. This woman right here is 75. Sheesh. And then this one, we got 75 right here. She ended up being the winner. And this woman right here was the close second. They kind of look the same. Let's just go through them all real quick. She probably the best looking one right here. I ain't gonna lie, she's the best look. Just looks by itself. She's definitely the best looking. So far, let's see if we got anything else. There might be something better. She has nice teeth. Look at her hands. Let's see what we got. See, I'm going to refrain from making my normal, because I respect my elders. Even though they don't respect us, a lot of times, they're lying, misleading us, selling us dreams. With shows like this, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You truly shouldn't. We're going to get into it, team. Trust me. Let's scan through these people. And this is going towards the ones that were... I'm not going to say nothing about that. Wow, what's going on there? I told you I'm going to refrain from my comments. I'm going to refrain. They did the best they could with 65 plus, though. I'll give them that. This is Leslie and Theresa, the one that won, that he divorced. And I always go back to this. I always wonder, would he have stayed together had he had picked one of these other women? You had all these, 22 women. 22 women. You know they were struggling to find women because usually it's like 32 of them. This, only 22. And it actually went shorter than most seasons. I think most seasons go 10 weeks, don't they? And this only went 7 weeks. He had a 1 in 22 chance to marry someone he wouldn't be married to for less than 6 months. And he failed. This is a fail, y'all. This is a huge fail. Let's see. What do we got? Did any of y'all watch this? If y'all watched this, let me know. I did not watch this series. I have watched Bachelor series. I just didn't think The Golden Bachelor was appealing. I mean, it probably wouldn't be appealing to me because grandmother's age, older than that. This woman, this is the one that she was the runner-up. And we'll just go through this real quick. And you'll see it right here. She's 65 years old. Gerry is 72, by the way. So just based off of life expectancy, not saying Gerry's going to bite the big one anytime soon. He looks relatively healthy. He'll probably live much longer. I mean, at 72, he looks amazing for his age. I'll give him that much. What is the average life expectancy for an American?
The 2021 average life expectancy in the United States of America is 76.33 years, according to World Development Indicators.
76.33 years. I'm not putting nothing on them. You see what it says there. Life expectancy is 76.33 years on average for men and women. Women live longer than men, probably by a couple years. So you can actually decrease that and say it's probably closer to around like 74 or something for men. Now, this woman said she's not going back to him after the divorce. She's probably happy about it. And she's working on herself. She's a fitness instructor. She's a fitness instructor. She actually went to the wedding. And when he didn't choose her, I mean, she was destroyed. We're really getting ourselves to a point where our emotions are meaning nothing anymore. Like, we don't even care. Like, we can be all hurt at one moment about something and just be like, whatever, I don't even care no more, like a day later. So just trust me, man. When y'all be crying and acting all over the top, emotional, angry, frustrated, mad, irritated, sad, I don't care. It doesn't mean anything. Because what you're going to see as we go on, we're going to go back to the video. Watch this, y'all. I want you to see the manipulation of these old people that are getting over on us.
And Theresa and Nist profess their love for each other.
I promise to be your calm in a storm, to comfort you when you're sad, to laugh with you when you're happy. And
what do promises mean anymore? They mean nothing. To be honest, even legal contracts mean nothing. You'll literally sign your name and say, I'm going to be with you forever. And it means nothing. You gave your word and your signature, and you broke your vows. Both of you. And why the hell are you crying? I can't take it.
to stick with you throughout it all.
We have a trust that cannot
You're going to stick with him throughout it all? What happened to that?
be broken.
You may kiss your bride.
It can't be broken?
I mean, 3 months ago, you were telling the world that you couldn't imagine living without each other. I mean, what the heck, guys?
The thing that strikes me the most in our conversations, it's been how dedicated both of us are to our families.
Why does he talk like that? I'll never trust a man that talks like that. He talks from like right here.
You know what hurts me the most is that our dedication to us and our families.
Bro, can you talk with some bass in your voice? And you know, this guy's gonna end up saying that he has a whole bunch of women fawning over him and all these suitors. Come on, women. This can't be true. He's got to be Cap. But also he's not Cap. He had 22 women that were willing to put their whole likeness on national TV to get shot down by him. You let this man shoot you down, him.
So we look at these situations and I think we just feel like it's best for the happiness of each of us to live apart.
What about the happiness of everyone else? Hold on real quick. I just want to go here real quick. I got it up already. I just want y'all to see this. The proposal right here. I want you to watch all the money spent, the hundreds of people that rearranged their lives, went out and got rental suits, rental dresses, airplane tickets, flight, rental cars, hotel, gifts, emotional bandwidth. People in the crowd are crying too. Oh my God, you got your family there, you got your kids there, you got the whole America watching. Look at all those people. Look at the setup, the candles, all the photography, all the lights. Look how happy everybody is. They all got on their best clothes. You got this kid right here. He don't know what the hell's going on. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. I love you. I'm never gonna leave you, Gerry. I'll do whatever it takes. Wedding ring. They said the wedding rings be costing like $100,000. I think they got to give it back though. Now they got divorced. Maybe if they stay together long enough, they might let them keep it. But if you get divorced in like 90 days, that's like fleecing. And when women do that, like in real life, like just normally, they be trying to keep the ring. Like you divorce your husband in like 6 months and you're like, yeah, I'm still gonna keep this like $20,000 ring. And the dudes be spending like, I mean, this guy, he didn't have to spend no money on the wedding. That's why you never give anything to anybody for free. Because they don't care. They don't cherish it. This is still all just not good at all. But whenever you give somebody something for free, they don't appreciate it the same way as if they had to work hard for it. And that's just the truth. That's how these two are. Look at this goofball. And is she really a pastor? Honeymoon. I mean, it's a lot of money. But the true people that lost are everybody else that actually was rooting for them, honestly. Look at his eyes, man. You can't trust this man.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. And yet, throughout the process, you said you were 100% committed to making it work. That in November, you told me you were thinking of moving to South Carolina to be together. How did it fall apart?
Yeah, so that was the plan. We looked at homes in South Carolina. We considered New Jersey. And we just looked at homes after home, but we never got to the point where we made that decision.
I can't help.
She has a very odd face. Anyways, so this is what they're saying, is that they split up because they couldn't agree on who was going to move to whom. And then they tried to settle on something in the middle, and that also didn't work out. And they're saying it's about their family. But y'all are family at this point, are you not? So what makes the rest of your family more important than you two? I'm wondering. Because, now, it is strange. As far as I can tell, she never changed her life. What's going on with getting married and you don't even change your last name anymore? If you get married, somebody's taking the other one's last name. It should pretty much always be the woman taking the man's last name. I mean, that's traditional. But regardless, y'all should have the same last name if you're married. It just doesn't make sense. You become a family when you become married. So when you say we're doing it for our family, that's cap. Because y'all are family. And that's the problem. We don't treat the person that we end up in a relationship with like they are our family. We treat them like they're disposable. And then after you split up, y'all don't even care about each other no more. You can't even believe that this is the person that you laid down with every single night.
Oh, but notice you're still holding hands.
Yes.
Did you fall out of love?
No, no. I still love this person.
Yeah, I see.
You still love this person. Why we gotta talk like that, man? Why can't you just be, why can't you be normal? Why can't you be normal? I mean, I'm not normal. But not in the way that they're not normal. This is ridiculous, man. At 72, you still ain't figured it out yet? What hope do we have, y'all? What hope do we have?
There's no doubt in my mind. I still am in love with her.
Why does he always seem like he's about to cry?
I root for her every day.
So many people who had given up on love later in life were inspired by you. What do you say to them now, especially the cynical ones who might say, I knew it wouldn't last?
Yeah, we say don't give up.
Right.
We say stay in it, stay hopeful, because we...
How can we get lied to directly to our face and not have any type of pushback? She just lied. I'm gonna play it one more time.
We say, don't give up.
Right?
Don't give up.
Yeah, we say, don't give up.
Right.
We say, stay in it, stay hopeful, because we are.
The couple
Don't give up. Stay in it, stay hopeful, because we are. You're getting divorced, and eventually y'all aren't gonna talk at all. Within the next 3 months, y'all are done. You're not gonna communicate at all. Over the next couple of months, you might send a text here and there. It's kind of like a cool down moment. Like if you do an exercise on the bike, then usually you do like 30 minutes, 4 or 5 minute cool down period where you kind of just like go slow, no resistance, just to get your legs under you. You don't just want to stop abruptly and hop up. And that's all they're going to do.
challenged with the realities of being in the public eye. There were all sorts of reports, though, about like, oh, your dating history, your resume, past. Did any of that play into this?
No, not for me. No,
No.
because Gerry had already discussed that with me. He had explained it to me before the report was ever released. So we were good with that. That didn't play into it.
Again, it happened so abruptly. There was no sense of like, let's just pretend for a while.
We didn't want to pretend to anybody.
No.
We wouldn't lie to anyone.
So,
Y'all wouldn't lie to anyone. You lied on your wedding day to hundreds of people. Everybody that came out and supported y'all, you lied to. You knew this wasn't gonna work. You knew it wasn't gonna work.
70
Yeah.
and 72.
We can't do
Pretending
that.
is a kind of a waste.
Can't do that.
I see your rings.
Yes.
Will you have to give your rings back? Do you give the dress back? How does that
Oh,
work?
I think that's the rule. I think I have to give this.
They ain't gonna get a dress back though, because the dress is tailor-made to her body. That's what happens when you get a wedding dress. You get it made specifically for you. They might still want it back though. They made a boatload of money. I mean, the show is very successful. I don't know about the Golden Bachelors specifically, but they've been on air since like early 2000s, so they're making money. So I don't think they really care about the dress. That's all just investment costs.
Bring back.
They ain't letting you keep the ring though.
Sad to say.
But you know what? We don't have to give back the memories.
If y'all divorced, why you got the ring on right now anyways? Y'all just faking it, man.
So will you both continue to look for love?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Team, I'm done. I can't watch another second of this. Y'all both gonna look for love again, and you're right here with the person you say that you love? What the hell are y'all talking about? What type of delusion? They gotta have some type of mental illnesses, man. Both of them, collectively, equally. There's no way this is real. I'm out of here. I'm not watching another second. I did want to look at this part though. So this guy says he's got a whole bunch of options. This is, recently, like yesterday. So he's saying, Gerry Turner, he said he got females in his DM. Hold on, where's it at? While Gerry's graciously accepting the digits, he says he hasn't followed up with any of the hopefuls, telling us he's flattered by their boldness, but is cautious of women who reach out to him first. How? What? You're cautious of women that reach out to you first? Why? He's so soft, he can't even let a woman reach out to him. I told y'all he was soft. You cannot trust this man. Gerry knows what he wants in a woman when he's ready to start dating again. He says he's looking for a good friend and someone who loves adventure, travel, and is able to be on the move. He wants them to be on the move. He says he wants someone who lives close by because it eliminates a lot of issues associated with long-distance relationships. Let's elaborate on that a little, or let's talk about that a little bit. You ain't found nobody in Indiana yet? And the other thing is this, and it's actually a more broad question. Well, not specific to him, but just as us, like, have you ever thought about that? Like, we actually give ourselves only because the majority of us don't want long distance relationships. Let's be real. Long distance relationships are a joke. We do end up in a place though where most of us want to be with someone that is relatively close to us. So we actually limit our potential choices significantly. Let's just say these two are being honest, and the only reason that they broke up is because of the long distance between them. Like, that puts us in such a bubble as far as the people that we can meet. It limits your range of hundreds of thousands of people to like thousands of people. Could the person that you actually should be with be in like a whole nother state or even another country? It's kind of interesting to think about. But now he wants to find a woman that lives in Indiana. What do you think about the whole Golden Bachelor experiment? What do you think about dating when you're in your 70s? What's really going on in the world as far as how we're approaching dating? Like, marriage is done for. Marriage is done. There's no God in marriage. There's no loyalty in the vows. It's just all about feelings. One day you're crying and you're going to be together forever, and the next day it's just like, oh, whatever. Listen, that's fine. But why don't we come into it and be honest in the beginning? This is all just a business, y'all. It's all just a business. Let me go on an undirected perspective. My perspective on all of this is that you just can't trust people's words in the moment. You can't. And it's broader than just those two. It really makes it suck. You'll hear a lot of times, like back in the day, these people used to stay together and they know how to have relationships. Because a lot of times they'll say like the younger generation, my generation, younger than me, you know, Gen Z, whatever. They're like, they don't know nothing about relationships. And the Golden Bachelor just proved that even people in their 70s can't make it happen. Y'all been alive for 70 years and couldn't stay together for 3 months. That's insane, y'all. That's like this in their entire life. That's like this. Like 3 months to a couple that's 19 is kind of like a long time in a way. High school sweethearts, 3 months seems like a long time. As you get older, 3 months becomes not that long. Although when you start to get really old, then I guess 3 months could be a long time. Life expectancy, 76.33 years. The guy's 72, the girl's 70. Y'all still out looking for love? Be careful when you get in relationships. Anything I say would come out as just like doom and gloom, basically. That's not necessarily where I was trying to take this, but they took it there. Like, there's nothing good to get out of this. Like, you can't find anything good to get out of this. It just says that 100% of relationships fail. And I'll say this lastly. I think it's just more of the times. It's not necessarily even the age. I think it's just like now that we're in, but now like 2000 and beyond, it really doesn't matter what age you are. Maybe you could just call it the social media age. That might be it. I think we just have access to too many people. We have too many people involved in our relationship that put too much pressure on us, and we just can't handle the pressure. You basically age your relationship at a rapid rate when you flaunt it around on social media and on TV in their case, because all the pressures of everyone else being involved in your relationship just put so much stress on it that you can't handle it. I think if you want your relationship to end, if you want your relationship to last, I should say, if I'm giving any advice, because I'm trying to give some type of solution, keep your relationship between you and your person. I'm even talking like him. Keep the relationship between you two. Maybe a few people close to you, whatever. This does not have to be an event. You don't need to post every one of your situations on social media, because when something goes wrong, you're going to want to jump to social media to express that too. When you express all the good things on social media, you also feel engaged to have to talk about all the bad things on social media. And because of that, everybody's coming in with an opinion. And then next thing you know, y'all ain't tough enough to handle it. And now you're divorced 3 months later. So that's all I got for that, team. This was a cool one, though. I guess it's good entertainment-wise, but everything else is a complete disaster. So that's all I got for that. Dotsale out. Man, y'all, this is weird. Like, this made people never want to get in a relationship at all. I don't know what's going on anymore, y'all. Get out of here.